jump right into the fun, as it's going to be Envy facing off against Denial and Zuma. Just a reminder for everyone about the Game On Snacks giveaway. All you have to do is go on the UMG events Twitter and make sure that you retweet the tweet for the giveaway that's there. Information will be there as well. But now, looking here, search and destroy, as we have Envy in this series leading 1-0 against Denial. And Envy looking around the side here, and Merc is going to get picked off. That's going to leave JCap alone, and Denial is going to be able to take round one.
Yeah, you know, Envy was really trying to make a strong push into red, and, you know, they just kind of caught off guard. Saints in there with an AR, usually, you know, more submachine gun players playing there. You know, just threw things off a little bit for Envy. You know, they never got through that door. I think Nameless got picked off trying to jump red too.
Yep. Just didn't really work out for them that round.
Yeah.
Denial had all the pieces in the puzzle placed perfectly, and it showed there. They were able to shut that one down as soon as possible, which is great for them. Replays with the ball, my goodness. I've been playing too much Advanced Warfare. Replays with the bomb, as he's going to.
That's a bomb, yes.
Yeah, that is a bomb, not a ball. As he's looking to make his way on the left side here and trying to get some pressure over by the fence, perhaps. But, he's actually going to go for a bottom Owens push. Interesting.
Yeah, and I like this play from Replays. You know, he can able to pick up this kill over on this side of the map. It pretty much opens red control for their team. You know, those players are going to have to rotate out of that building, obviously.
Here we go.
To respect the fact that he would be able to go B, you know, right there. Great play from Formal, able to take him out.
Formal capitalizes on the opportunity with a vantage point there, taking out Replay's bomb. Now they must know exactly where it is. Study is going to get dropped by his former captain and teammate Merc, but Saints finds one there. Let's see what Denial Saints can do here as he's continuing to put shots on this one player. Is going to be located red 3. His teammate's going to be there on the response. That will be Formal there for the help. But no, yeah. Merc won't be needing it because he is going to net himself to that round, and that is going to be 1-1 Envy tying this one up.
Yeah, you know, Saints fighting from a really tough position right here. Merc able to shoot him through the floor of red 3. I know if Replay is able to get that kill, you know, Denial's probably going to win that round. If he can get over to B, or they can go rotate right out to A. So, you know, big kill right there. I believe it was JCap who killed him in top Owens.
Yeah, that's right. JCap, just good work from him. But, of course, in my opinion, Merc has been the star thus far, sitting out there at the top of the scoreboard for Team EnvyUs at 3-1. He has the bomb here. Snipes are actually going off, too. If I'm correct, that was a snipe shot. I could be way off on that. But
it's probably Study, if anything. You know, Study, one of the better snipers in Call of Duty. No, I haven't really seen him use it too much recently. I think, you know, we haven't seen snipers at all too much recently in Search and Destroy. I think it's changed a little bit since, you know, around Call of Duty Champs time.
Well, if I had to guess, he's using a Iron Sights Vector. He should have it. Never mind. Formal, though, will actually find one. And let's see if Formal can follow through with his second kill. He's going to make his way to the middle of the map, and it seems like it's just easy for him as he peels one and takes out Replays, but he can't follow up because Saints will be there for the stop, but his teammate JCap will find him, and that is going to net Envy their second win here, 2-1.
But you notice Envy is always in proper position, Golden Boy. They're so consistent. They're never making really bad plays. They're always near each other, always trading effectively. You know, that's why they're one of the better teams, one of the best teams in the game coming off that Gfinity, obviously, win.
Yeah, that's right. That Gfinity win was great
for them.
I mean,
yeah.
You just see the confidence in Envy. This is a different team than what I've been accustomed to seeing here in the past, but it seems like Saints is going to grab the bomb here, and let's see what happens. Of course, as Saints has been another player who, you know, a lot of people know is just very, very talented. He has that bomb, though, and let's see here what he's going to do with this because he's taking it up to top white. And he knows that he wants to, at the very least, look out for that player at, you know, second story Owens, maybe third story Owens. But now he hasn't gotten the beat down anyone. Wait a minute, though. He's going to find one. And that was just like the luck of the draw there as Merc is going to get picked off. And, wow, that actually worked out rather well for him.
Right. You know, a lot of times you go guy in top white on Search and Destroy. It kind of means that they're going to do a quick plant on AZ. Zuma, the sniper of his own, peeling wigs right there. Nameless goes down. But no, 2 kills out of JCap right there, bringing it back into a workable situation for Envy and JCap in a 2-on-1 situation.
Yeah, JCap definitely needed that one. I mean, let's see, Saints here as he's looking to push, and there are shots going. So they know where JCap is, obviously, as he appeared on the minimap, and that will prompt them to have to make moves. But the question is, you know, was that a part of the plan for JCap? Did he intend for them to try and push that area so that this way he wasn't worrying about a B plant situation? That's always what's on my mind if they're thinking one step ahead. But JCap looking around, peeking, seeing if he can find anyone. He doesn't see him through the wall there as he turns around, and he's not going to matter because replays will be there, and he will net the second round win for Denial there after that bomb plant.
Yeah, you know, J-Cat was in a really tough spot right there, where they had a player over in top white. You can see right there, able to see the bomb, and then you had replays noting that red God spot. That's what a lot of the players call it. You know, just that little area where you can see side red over like the little train area. It's a very nice spot.
Interesting. Okay. I had no idea that it was there was something called God spot. That's actually kind of cool here. So, all right. Well, now looking here to see what Envy is going to be doing on the response. As J-Cap, he couldn't put together the win there, but that was a tough situation for him to be in. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have Denial losing Saints immediately. Saints has been the top scorer for this team, 5-3 here. Merc, unfortunately for Envy, is going to fall down, and that will be the bomb as well. J-Cap, though, tried to meet Studdy around, but Studdy was going to find him with a hop, skip, and a jump, and he will secure that kill. 55 seconds left. Plenty of time for Envy to work with here. Granted, if they can get their hands on the bomb.
Yeah, but you know, Studdy being behind enemy lines right here on defense, being on the Envy side of the map, it's really got to, you know, throw them off a little bit because you want to push up. I mean, obviously he's going to go back there towards his own spawn, but if he were to able to, you know, play from Envy side of the map, it really throws things off for an offensive team. Yeah,
just looking at what Studdy's doing, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to keep a beat on him. We'll keep him highlighted and see where he's going to be moving, but for the time being, it seems as if Formal and Nameless are going to be split up, and Studdy actually ends up getting a knife there on on Nameless. That's going to leave Formal by himself, having to deal with this one. 15 seconds on the clock. They took too much time here. At 55 seconds, I said they had time to work with, but they couldn't quite figure out what they wanted to do. Studdy is going to be able to lock that one down, making it 3-2.
Yeah, and you know, you saw right there Formal searching towards the end of the round, and you would have thought that there's only like one other player live on the opposing team. There were three. Denial was just doing such a good job of just hiding. You know, you didn't know where their players were positioned at all.
Yeah. When Studdy was able to push out from, you know, the Envy side, right, that just caused a lot of distractions. Nameless had no idea nades were flying in from behind. It just all kind of like worked out in the favor of Denial there. But now looking here to see what's going on with replays here as he grabs the bomb again. And that's what you'd always got to expect out of replays. Studdy circling around, just taking his time, playing the long-range game with this SMG, which you can with the Vector. And looking at Saints, who's just looking to watch the back of his teammates here as he has a thermal Remington. Studdy, though, with the first pick on J-Cap.
Right, you know, with Saints in white, he's able to look red 2 and red 3, and it looks like, you know, they're going to try and get the bomb down at A. That makes the most sense with this positioning. Yeah,
it seems like that's what they're playing for, but meanwhile, Studdy, though, he has just been on fire, finding one through the wall. No, his teammate's going to be there for the assist, leaving Formal alone, and his sniper couldn't find its way over to Saints, and that will be 4-2 Denial, 2 rounds away, and they will tie this series up.
I mean, Denial coming out strong after losing that Strike Zone domination. You would have figured Strike Zone domination would have been a map they could have gotten, figuring, you know, they just played a series. They're pretty fresh, warmed up. You know, but Envy came out hot on that one, but you see Denial still fighting back. Very resilient team.
Yeah, Denial is, you know, they will not give up, and that is something that I've always admired about those 4 players on the other side of Envy here. But now that Envy is going to be on the attack, they need a round win here. They do not want to go down 5-2 here. The pressure will just be too much for them, and I honestly think that Denial will capitalize on that, but they end up losing 2 right away. Merc is going to be in a spot to get the buzz kill there. That will be on Zuma, and he will be the first one gone for Denial. Merc having a good game here, but Nameless, we got to talk about this. 0 and 5X. This is not something I would have expected to see.
Yeah, you know, that's something we hardly ever see out of Nameless. You know, right there we see him pick up his first kill, so you know he's on the board. But that one kill by Zuma pretty much stopped the entire push by Envy at the beginning of that round. And, you know, they really haven't been able to get anything going since. You know, you see Nameless and Merc just kind of walking back and forth trying to put some kind of plan together.
Yeah, first kill for Nameless, honestly, it's going to be great in my personal opinion, because this is going to give him that confidence on there. You see right there, finding one player, and is it going to be the case? No, Saints is going to be there for the stop, and that will make it 5-2. Denial 1 round away from locking down this Game 2 victory here. But I got to say, you know, Nameless getting those 2 kills, that should hopefully help. If you're an Envy fan, you're hoping that's going to just
get him going a little bit.
Yeah, give him a little confidence there, since he wasn't able to net himself a kill, what, 6 rounds? So.
Yeah, you know, as a player, I think when you start off, you know, 0-2, 0-3, it starts to get in your head a little bit. You know, when is my first kill going to happen? You never want to be the one with the 0, because, you know.
You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, everyone else in the booth, they might not say they're thinking about it, but clearly they are.
Yeah, it just plays with your head there, especially, you know, you were a competitor as well as and I definitely understand that mindset. But look at Envy out of the gate already, coming out strong, and that round ended as soon as it started. Envy coming out strong again here, as you know, this is something that they desperately needed, you know, or I should repeat again, coming out strong was something they desperately needed. Good stuff out of Envy. And I got to point out Saints, so he's 10-4, man. Like, he's killing it.
Saints crushes. I mean,
yeah.
but right there, Envy, they caught Denial off guard. You know, Envy, known to be a more passive team, came out right there, and they rushed straight through red, and they were able to pick up those kills, get that fast, easy defensive round.
Yeah, well, they know this is it, though, X. And, you know, anything that they do here, one thing for certain, and I'm sure they all thinking about this, is they got to get that first pick. They have to get it, and they get hit markers. Study, though, is going to drop Nameless. Formal will fall as well, leaving Merc and JCap by their lonesome. And JCap looking around the side here. And Merc is going to get picked off, and that's going to leave JCap alone. They know exactly where he is, and that's going to do it. Denial will take game number 2. Freight Search and Destroy. Time the series up 1-1.
I mean, you know, just great search and destroy play from Denial. You know, Study, great search and destroy player, and Zuma as well. You know, Zuma, that's kind of what he was known for before Anaheim, right? He was a search and destroy player. Nobody thought really could perform well on land.
Study says him and Zuma were S&D stars, right? That's just what they do.
That's their thing, yeah. And I mean, clearly they showed right there with that win. I mean, pretty strong performance out of Denial.
That's right. So that's going to wrap things up for game number 2. Game 3 coming up next. It's going to be Octane Blitz. Now, will we see Envy be able to answer back after that one? X, what are your thoughts on this?
You know, Envy's a pretty good Octane Blitz team. The only thing I would be scared about if I was them is, you know, Saints. I mean, Saints is heating up with that AR. I mean, he can pretty much take over that whole map.
All right, well, we'll see how all this unfolds. Guys, don't go anywhere. Octane Blitz. You have Envy. We have Denial, and it's going to be a good one. Don't go anywhere after this.